Can you hear me? Is it time for a yap? Is it time for a talk? Is it time to talk? Is it time for us to say words on the internet? Yes, it might be. Oh god, I don't even know what message I'm posting there. It's just, I'm tired. I am tired. Because I keep getting up too late. And then because I keep getting up too late, I keep staying up too late. And then I keep being tired all day. Oh god. And, where am I? It's not the best being tired all day, and you don't exactly want to be tired all day. No. You know, if you wanna make the most of your life, you gotta get up early enough to actually, have a full day. I keep getting up at 12. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my god. I need to stop doing that. Oh god. Because, what happens is, I get up, I want to be productive, and then, I don't have enough time to be productive. Oh god. What did I do today? Oh yeah, I listened to a song, and I thought, wait a minute, I could do something with this. I could do something with this. I heard a song, it was a Vocaloid song, and I was like, hey, why don't I start... it gave me the idea of, why don't I start doing those short covers that some VTubers do? Because that'll also help me practice my singing and, production skills and whatnot. Because that's something I want to do, that I just keep not doing because I don't sleep enough. Oh god, I should really... Because what happens is I get up late, and then I end up going to bed at, 4 in the morning, when I should really be going to bed before midnight. That's right, I should be doing that instead. I keep going to bed at the wrong time. Oh god, it's because, I stay up. That's when everyone's active on, Discord and stuff, but then, you enter a Discord conversation, and it's just a bunch of nothing. It's just the most crap you've ever seen in your entire life. It's, sometimes you join a Discord chat, and it's people are desperate for attention. They will just say anything that's desperate for attention, and it's wow, I just wanted to have I just wanted to hang out, and I guess, oh god, because for some reason I've started using Discord more, and then I realized why that's a bad idea, because nobody on Discord really is none of them really have any idea what they're talking about. Oh god, I joined a VTuber Discord, and most of them haven't even debuted yet. So it's why would you join a VTuber Discord when most of the people, they're either not VTubers, or the people who talk haven't, it's either the people haven't debuted yet, they're not a VTuber, or they only joined the damn server to use self-promo channels. And there's a problem with self-promo channels, and it's that they don't work because people only ever use them for self-promo. No one ever goes in there no one has ever had the thought of going into a Discord server and going into the self-promo channel and being oh boy, can't wait to see what the streamers have been posting. I can't wait to watch some YouTube videos from the oh god, from the Discord self-promo channel. No, if you want to watch some YouTube videos, you go to the front page of YouTube, and then you click on a video, because the algorithm has decided, hey, you like this stuff, let's send you more of this stuff. That's literally it. Oh god. And if I'm slow at talking today, that's because I am tired. I'm tired. All I did today, pretty much, I found a song that I liked, I practiced it for a little bit, and I was like, oh wait, I can make a video out of this. I have not yet made a video about it. I'll have to remind myself to get up early tomorrow so I can actually do that. Yeah, because I need to do things with this channel. I'll be honest, it's not really going anywhere. That's because I've not been, oh god. I've not been making a lot of interesting things. I know it's my fault. Oh god. If Uma Musume has taught me anything, it's that anything bad that happens to me is my fault, and it's not like just the world is against me, boo-hoo. Well, unless my horse girls do not get their skills propped, but that's because I didn't give them enough wit. Oh god. You know, Uma Musume stats in real life. Oh god. If I was that, then I would have the condition Night Owl, and I need to go to the infirmary for it. Oh god, if I was an Uma Musume, what would my stats be? Oh god, what would my stats be? Oh god, I would be good at wit and bad at everything else. Oh no, maybe power. No, not power. Definitely not power. Oh god, I can barely hold a bowling ball. Why would it be power? I can barely pick up a bowling ball. Oh god. I'm built like a twig. There's your little bit of insight for me, Gemlings. I'm built like a twig, but I can sing good, I guess. Would that be, guts? Probably guts. You need guts to sing. Like Pauline at the start of Bloody. The Donkey Kong game. Yeah, there was a new Donkey Kong that came out, and I played it, and then my dad was like, they made a new Donkey Kong, because the last one he's probably played was, like, the one in the arcade. And, yeah, that's not the last one that came out. The last Donkey Kong I played was on stream. It was a Wii game. It was, Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii. And I was playing the Wii version, because there's no point paying more money to get the Switch version when it's the same game. It's like, it's just upscaled. It's not even like, it's not even better. It's not even better. It's just slightly upscaled. You might as well play, I mean, it's got better controls, I guess, but then if you want better controls, just play the 3DS version. Because the 3DS version of that game is the same. Okay, what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, I've been learning how to actually play, the Horse Girl game. Because, what was it? What was it about the Horse Girl game? Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention. You can tell when I was playing the game, but I wasn't actually paying attention to any of the, you know, the actual career, like, goals? What races they have to win? I wasn't really paying attention to those, even though I should be. Because, like, say you have a horse who's good at medium running, like Teo, like, something Teo. Like, you want Teo to do good in a race, she has to do a medium and long races, so you have to practice, like, the stats that affect medium and long, like stamina, and I guess wit, because she's a pace chaser, and if you have wit, then basically that can help you catch up, like, at the end, because all your skills will go off. Like, I just had a run pretty much before the stream, where her skills didn't go off, and I lost, and I had to use all my alarm clocks, and they still didn't work. But thankfully, when you first start playing a gacha game, they give you a bunch of free stuff. They give you a bunch of free stuff at the start of a gacha game, so, you know, you get to... You run out of energy? Well, you get to bring your energy back. That's exactly what you get to do. And let me move this over here. You get to make your wit and stuff... not your wit, your skills. Right, What else did I do this week? Oh yeah, when I was, I think yesterday. Yeah, was it yesterday? Was it Thursday? I have to get better at remembering things. Was it Thursday? Or was it yesterday that I... No, it wasn't yesterday. It was on Thursday that I met my grandma. I went to go see my grandma, and, yeah, whenever that happens, it's not... Let's just say my grandma is the sort of person who will say a story, but she won't get to the point. She'll, like, go around the hills and, like, say a million other things instead of just saying, like, one sentence. And it always annoys my dad. Because he's always getting into an argument of, like, get to the goddamn point. Because my dad has the brain worms. He has ADHD. So you try and tell him something that isn't straight to the point, and he's like, "Well, I didn't get any of that." Like, I have to repeat myself a lot around my dad, because, like, he hears, like, I don't have ADHD, so I don't know what it's like, but it's like they only hear the last bit of your sentence, and you have to repeat it, and that's when they'll actually hear you. That's when someone with ADHD will actually hear sentence. I don't know. I have a different type of spicy brain. The one that makes me obsess over Horse Girl game, and then get all the best stats on my horses, and then play Donkey Kong and be like, I've got to get everything. I've got 100% this game. I've got to get everything in it. Or like, I can't just play TF2 normally. I have to get Hail Zone on everybody. I have to get Hail Zone on every mercenary. Oh god, I am either tired or dehydrated. Pick your poison. I think I'm just tired. Let's be honest, because I keep getting up. Like, I'm gonna look that up, actually. Does, not getting enough sleep make you... Yes, it does. That was an I Hate Everything video about that. Let me look that up, though, to be specific. I think it's something to do with your circadian rhythm. Hello, Skev. Sorry if it looked like I was ignoring you. I was on a tangent, and my autistic ass has to finish it. Right, let's see. Does sleeping too much make you tired? Let's have a look. Harvard Health or WebMD? I know WebMD. I mean, I could find the House MD episode about this, but I don't think they had that one, because this is too common of a problem. I mean, one of the patients had, like, African sleeping sickness because they were having an affair, and then the guy they were having an affair with gave them, like, the illness, and then they treated her because she was sleeping too much. And then, why not both? Actually, yeah, let's use both. Anything as long as it's not, like, Google's Gemini, like, overview. Gemini being Google's AI assistant in the world's biggest air quotes, because it doesn't assist me with anything. Oh god. Anyway, are you tired from too much sleep? Let's have a look. Bad night's sleep, pretty tired. String of those together, nagging, fatigue, getting good sleep in the right amount can make a difference on how you feel. Too much sleep can... That's the whole thing? It's like one page. It's like one paragraph. Increase your perception of fatigue. Because what happens is I keep getting up at 12. I keep getting up at, like, in the middle of the day. And I know that's not good for me. So I need to not do that. Because then what happens is I don't stay up long enough to be tired. So basically what I need to do is I need to force myself to get up when I want to get up. Because I've realized I'm a lot more productive when I get up in the morning. But I keep not getting up in the morning. You see my predicament. Do you see my predicament, Gemlings? That's the problem. Oh god. Like, I have stuff I want to make, and I'm not able to make it because I don't have enough hours in the day to, like, do what I want to do the productive stuff I want to do, and the fun stuff I want to do. The productive stuff being, like, making, like, videos and stuff that will get me in front of more people. You know, like shorts and clips and things. And the fun stuff being training my horse girls. Oh god. I've been training my horse girls so I can use them as legacies, so I can get my Silent Suzuka to finally win a final finale. Like, I want them to do good. I want my horse girls to do good. But like, I need to train up. Oh, right, I did some gacha-ing. I just remembered right now that I did some gacha-ing, and I got the Majuro McQueen from the banner. And it wasn't even a guaranteed. It wasn't even like a guaranteed SR. It was like, I just decided I had a bunch of free carrots left over, and I decided to use them. I used some of them on support cards because I needed support cards, and then I needed actually good support cards. And then I, decided to spend the rest of them on the free gacha. And on the free gacha, I got Majuro McQueen in her fancy little outfit. And then I used her, and she was pretty good, but that was probably just because I was better at the game. No, that was before I learned how to actually play the game. Oh god. But if you actually know how to play the game, it's basically just a roguelike instead of a gacha game. Oh god. When you actually know how to play Uma Musume, it becomes Balatro. Anyway, or like Slay the Spire, probably. Except the skills, you don't make them go off. You have to make them go off by raising your wit stat enough. Like in the early game, you don't need wit because you don't have that many skills. but like later game, you need like at least 300 wit, so your skills will go off, depending on what you do. Like when I use Silent Suzuka, that's because she's a sprint. She's like, not sprinting, she goes like really fast. She's a front runner, that's the one. Silent Suzuka is a front runner. So what I do with her is that I just give her enough wit to make her like make her ult go off, and that's about all I need, because if she stays in front like the whole race, if she has enough speed and stamina to stay in front the whole race, then her ult goes off and she just wins. Especially if she has that one that debuffs people who are a slow start, like who don't get into the lead. Because what happens is she ults to go really fast, and then she, you know, activates the debuff, which makes everyone else go slower. So she just goes like 7 horse lengths in front of everybody. Oh god, and it's like, oh my god. Like, I've cheesed so many races that I'm not supposed to win with her by just combining skills. Anyway, even if you get the right hours of sleep, you might find yourself dragging the next day if that sleep is interrupted by frequent awakenings, like the sun. I gotta look up the weather. Weather. I keep getting woken up by the sun because it's too hot. Oh god, it's too hot. I keep not getting enough sleep because it's too hot. It's supposed to rain, but is it supposed to rain tonight? Let's have a look. Okay, so, looking for midnight. Raining at midnight. I might actually be able to sleep. Okay, it's raining when I'm supposed to be sleeping. It's raining all night. Okay, so I should actually be able to sleep, maybe, if it's raining all night. I won't be woken up by the sun constantly, and then I can wake up refreshed and energized. And usually I wake up refreshed and energized when I eat better. When I eat a better breakfast. Like, I had a full English today. That probably made me sluggish. Let's be honest. Because what is a full English, really? There's no carbs in it. There's no slow release carbs in that, other than the beans. And it's like, you know, beans aren't as good for energy as, like, oats. I've been eating a lot of porridge, like a starving Victorian child. Oh god. I've been eating some gruel. More, sir. Can I have some more? Oh god. Can I have some more? Quaker's oats. Oh my god. Why are they called that? Because if you eat enough, you'll make the ground quake beneath your feet. Because you'll be fat. You eat too much of anything, you get fat. Oh god. You know, it keeps you regular. And one time I was like, hey, I know, is this gonna be a good idea? And then I put Nutella in my porridge, and somehow it worked. It gave me English. I read the word English when I said energy. Oh my god. This is what happened. I laugh at everything when I'm too tired. I corpsed the entire stream. This is what happens. And if you don't know what corpsing is, that's this is an autism moment where I explain the thing I just said as if you don't know what it means. But corpsing is basically an acting term when you laugh at the wrong time during a scene. I bet it happens all the time on the set of House MD, because Hugh Laurie has some really good delivery when he says something sarcastic. So it's like, you have to make sure the cameraman's not laughing. Oh god, or whoever's like paying the... Oh god. Get her a damn ice cream cake. I prefer talking about full English. I prefer to put the bean on toast bread like jam. You put jam on a full English breakfast? Who does that? You don't. What? That's. Huh? Sure, why not? Now I've seen everything. Oh god. It's like a full English is a bunch of. Well, another word for a full English is a greasy spoon. It's just a bunch of like sausages, bacon. Oh god, like hash browns. You just put a bunch of greasy shit in a pan, and then you cook it, and then you taste it, and you're like, ah, oh, nice. I'm gonna be tired all day now. Oh god. You just spread the bean on the bread. Oh, you use the beans like, you dunk your beans. Oh, right, you make a bit of beans on toast on the side. Okay, I thought you meant something psychotic, where you have jam on toast as part of full English, That's what I thought you meant? Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, what was I reading about, like, sleeping good? Getting less sleep than you need might leave you feeling tired. Getting more sleep than you need might not leave you refreshed and energized. Hit the snooze button more times than usual. I feel lethargic. I'm lethargic and unmotivated. Except for when I heard, Cadmium Colors by Jamie P. That's right. Hashtag Jamie P. The P in Jamie P stands for not knowing what the P in Jamie P stands for. Hashtag the P in Jamie P stands for not knowing who Jamie P is. Oh god. Everyone acts differently around different groups. Like how I don't talk about the monument with my friends. Does that mean I'm your enemy? Does that mean I'm one of your enemies? Noodle. Oh god. Many people find that on days when they hit the snooze button. Research. There are research bears? Research bears out the connection between too much sleep and too little energy. It appears that any significant deviation from normal sleep patterns can upset the body's rhythms and increase daytime fatigue. The best solution is to figure out how many of hours of sleep are right for you and stick with it, even on weekends, vacations, and holiday. Vacations and holidays mean the same thing, they're just different dialects. Okay, so it's literally just your circadian rhythm, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sleeping wrong. Okay, I have this problem, if anyone's just tuning in, where I sleep too much. Well, I sleep at the wrong times, then I'm tired all day. Because I had loads of energy, like, the other day, and I think, like, it's because I got up earlier, and I, like, ate breakfast that would actually give me energy throughout the day, instead of just, you know, spiking my energy right away, and then doing nothing with it. Because, like, sometimes for breakfast, I just eat, like, a bagel, and, like, you know, bread's supposed to be good for you. But then when I have oats, they're, like, a slow-releasing energy thing, so, like, because I drink coffee with my breakfast, right? Like, because, like, okay, let's organize my thoughts. Bagels, you know, it's like bread, so bread is like, in fact, does bread release energy faster, or slower? Oh no, bread, like, spikes your energy right away. But, like, if you have oats, you have some else that's more slow-releasing energy, then it, you know, you get it longer throughout the day. Because if I drink a coffee in the morning, that makes me energetic, right? That makes me ready to lock in. But, it helps me get better sleep. Doesn't help me get better sleep. Because sometimes in the middle of the day I have to have, like, another coffee to keep me up. I should not really be having... Like, I can't have basically more than 2 a day. Because I'm on a bunch of medications. Oh, god. I'm on a bunch of heart meds. I can't have too much coffee. It's not good for my heart. But it's good for my feeling good, so, you know, I mean, I can placebo myself into thinking that something's got caffeine in it, when it doesn't. I've got some Snickers hot chocolate for my coffee machine. I've not seen Snickers hot chocolate before, so I'm gonna try it out. Oh god, I'm gonna try it out and be like, does this taste like nuts? Does this coffee taste like nuts? Oh god. You know, you when you're hungry, get some nuts. Oh god. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm not me when I'm hungry. Maybe I should drink some nuts. Don't take that out of context. I know you're gonna take that out of context. My recommendation is 1 hour of sleep for every 2 hours of not being asleep. My only issue is that I only feel asleep at like 3 in the morning. Oh god. That's just a fancy way of saying getting 8 hours of sleep and wake up the other 16 hours. So if I go to bed at midnight, and I get up at like 9 o'clock in the morning, then I would have slept, no, if I go to bed at 1, and I get up at 9, and then that should be enough, right? That should be enough to keep me up. I don't know. I don't have a sleep disorder. Increased risk of everything. Living has a risk of... Jesus Christ. When it comes to... Sorry, this WebMD article is really dumb. I mean, every WebMD article is really dumb. When it comes to sleep, can you have too much of a good thing? It's true, a good night's sleep is essential for health, but oversleeping has been linked to a list of medical problems, including diabetes, heart disease, and increased risk of death. Everything has a risk of death. Being born has a risk of death. Breathing has a risk of death. Everything has a risk of death. God. It's just, you know, most people die after a long and fulfilling life. That's right. Everything has a risk of death, idiot. Oh, God. And that's something we try not to think about too hard, because that is, a sad thing to think about. Oh, God. Depression is associated with oversleeping. Am I depressed? Do I look depressed? Oh, no. I better not be depressed. If I am, I have no idea. Oh, God. In unrelated news, you got an air conditioning. Mood up. Oh, God. That's like an Uma Musume event. You'd like, I got an air conditioning event. Mood up. Skill points up. Wit up. Oh, God. When Gold Chip buys an air conditioner. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if she didn't already have one, then she should get one. Jesus Christ. The amount of sleep you need varies significantly over the course of your lifetime. Yeah, you need to sleep more if you're a teenager. I know that's a thing. I know teenagers need to sleep more. Symptom of anxiety? Well, here's how to get over anxiety. Just put yourself into things. Just put yourself into situations where you have to get over it, and then eventually you'll get over it. I mean, this is anxiety as in, like, not like mental illness anxiety, not like anxiety disorder. What I mean is, like, the anxiety that everyone gets, you know? Because there's, like, everyone gets depressed every now and then, but, like, everyone gets depressed now and then, but, like, when you're depressed all the time, that's a sign of an illness, and you need to get, like, medicated or something. Yeah, but sometimes the medication gives you a chemical lobotomy, and you barely feel like a person, and you're like, why am I... It's like, what, the song lyric, how I can call what I live a life... No. How could anybody ever live like this? Oh, God, that's the one. That's the song lyric. Oh, God, I want to start... I keep saying I want to start doing those, like, little shorts. Those short covers, like those song covers that are shorts that VTubers do. I'm a VTuber. I like singing. Also, the song Cadmium Colors. I've got some ideas for that. Where like my model changes colors. You know, because it's like da 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 red da 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 orange ba da ba 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 da 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 yellow ba da 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 dee cadmium colors da 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 me. You know that, because it's like you go different colors, and because my model can do. Wait a minute, where's my, also, sorry if I wonder in my conversations a lot. I say one thing, and then I go to another thing, and then I go to another thing, and I say one thing which reminds me of another thing, and then I go to another thing. Maybe that's just what normal conversations are. I don't know, maybe that's me having a conversation with myself. I end up, like, now I get why streamers, after being a streamer for a while, I get why streamers do that. I understand why streamers do that. You know where they do the thing where they go on to another topic, and they don't go back to the original topic, and you're like, why didn't they do that? It's because they found another topic to go on to that they thought was more interesting. Oh, God. Oh, God. I like to go back to things I was saying earlier. I should write that down. I should write things down. I need notes. I need notes. I need to write things down in my notebook. God damn it, I have one right on my desk, and I haven't used it. I need to use my notebook more. Oh, yeah, sleep. I inherited a lot of fun mental disorders, which explains a lot in hindsight. Oh, no. Yeah. Sleeping is good. It makes you more productive, which will make me able to make more song covers. And one of them would probably be a short cover of Cadmium Colors, because that's a good song. And also, because my model can do this, also because the way my model works, I can do this. Because it's like, I'm basically monochrome with a bit of color, with a bit of, like... I'm monochrome and blue. I'm the flag of Estonia. I can do this. Wah. I can go different colors, which means, look away if you have photosensitive epilepsy. Like, I could be like red, and then I could be like orange, and then I could be like yellow. Like, you know, I could do that. Well, it'll be easier in DaVinci Resolve. Be easier in my editing software to do that. And now I'm Kagamine Len. Great. Shoutouts to that song. Shoutouts to the cover. Shoutouts to the Kagamine Len cover of Why Don't You Play Them by Scott the Woz. Why did they make that? I don't know, but it's funny. He would be like that. This is a good reason why desaturation can be very important. Yeah, so you can do a Super Mario star effect. Oh god. I think another reason I don't go to sleep a lot is because of a little thing I like to call my monitor is too bright. And I keep forgetting to turn off the nightlight when I'm done with my stream. Because that's what I need to do to actually be able to sleep. Because, like, when you're watching anything with blue light, which is basically everything... Blue light, Ike Evelyn reference, oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, this happened to me. Wait, what are the words to that? Oh god. Of chilling content. Okay. He left us the same day Gura did. Left us. He didn't die, he graduated. The same day as Gura. So Gura got all the attention for graduating. And not Ike. But whatever. Whatever. We have a blue man to replace him. No. We have another European blue man to replace him. It's me. No, I cannot. I'm not supposed to replace people. I'm supposed to be my own guy. People like for their own reasons. Obviously. RGB, Chris. Desaturation can be very important. Yeah, so you don't get seizures from looking at a bunch of colors going, woo, 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 woo. Oh, God. Sometimes I talk too much. And then I get out of breath, and then I get a headache from being out of breath. Maybe it's because I talk too fast. Maybe I should try to slow down. Because maybe the reason I talk too fast is because I watch too many YouTube videos in 2x speed. I do that too much. I do that too much. I go to the point where I watch TV shows on 2x speed. When I watch YouTube videos on 2x speed. God, just learn to enjoy the damn thing at the speed that it was made to be enjoyed at. God. Oh, God. I mean, for YouTube videos, it makes sense, because I watch a lot of VTuber VODs, and VTuber VODs are like 4 hours long sometimes. So I need to, you know... I want to get through them all. I want to get through someone's all, there's a certain VTuber, and I'm watching all of her VODs, and I want to get through them all. Oh, God. So I can catch up, so I can watch her live. I mean, this is not... I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're just getting into VTubers. I wouldn't recommend, watching all of their VODs, because that takes way too much time. It'll take you like 3 months to get through some people's VODs. Oh, God. And that's, like, just watching their VODs. Like, for some people, you should just, like, you know, watch them when they're live or whatever. Depends how much you like them. Depends how much you like them. You know, because there's a few that I like. And one of them, you know, he has less VODs than the one whose VODs I'm watching. But some of them, but he has more long VODs. But, you know, the one I'm currently watching, she, has more. So it would take longer to get through hers than his. And you can't even guess what they are. I will give you a hint. One of them's Oshi mark is a crown. The other's Oshi mark is like a ticket. There you go. If you don't know VTubers, you have no idea what I just said. Anyway, what would you say is the most balanced item in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I don't know. They nerfed the lightning, so that's maybe less overpowered. But then it's, you know, it's harder to dodge because there's no obvious place to use the lightning unless it's like right before a shortcut. I don't know, I play more Mario Kart World nowadays. Because I got a Switch too, and I wanted to play that game, and I did, and then they added an update that made the game worse. Why did they do that, Nintendo? You didn't need to do that, Nintendo. Why did you do that? Don't do that, Nintendo. Please. Please, 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 Nintendo. I don't want to have to join a Discord just to play Mario Kart. Oh, God. Anyway, most balanced item in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't know. The coin, I sort of hot take to say the coin is the most balanced item, because the coin stops, because you don't get that many coins in first, you don't get that many coins in the back, right? But if you do, it helps you get to your top speed. But like, if you get a coin in first, that's on you to get less coins. That's what you have to do. You have to get less coins. You have to try to get less coins if you're already in first. 'Cause if you're in first, you already have all the coins you need. And if you're not, then, well, you can catch up to get full speed. To get, like, 10 coins to get to full speed. But then you get to full speed, you got all your coins. And then the strategy is trying to avoid getting coins by, like, cycling your items. So I'd say the coin is the most balanced item in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Which may be a hot take, but I'll say that. Some people might say the blue shell, because, like, oh, if you're way far in first, it stops you. But the blue shell's annoying. Oh, God. Because, like, you get enough coins in first, where you might just get hit by a red shell. Or, like, if you have triple reds, it's basically just guaranteed to hit the guy in first anyway. And if someone has a lightning and someone else has reds, oh, congratulations, the guy's out of first. There's lots of things that can take you out of first in Mario Kart. I think the most balanced item is the green shell, because it rewards good aim with an advantage. Yeah, and also because you can, like... Well, I like the green shell because you can directly hit the guy in first. Like, with the red shell, if you're in third and there's a guy in first, the red shell has to hit the guy in second unless you're really close to the guy, unless you're, like, right next to him. So if you use a green shell, you can, like, be guaranteed to hit the guy in first, so you can, you know, get more points over the course of a Grand Prix. That's right. That's right. Because Mario Kart's more about... when I play Mario Kart, I'm trying to be in first or screw over the guy in first. That's basically what I'm trying to do, because if you're trying to win the course of a Grand Prix, you want to have the highest chance to get the most points possible. And in Mario Kart World, there are some, like, respawn shortcut glitches that people have found that let you win, like, specifically the last game of a Grand Prix. Or an online versus race. But, like, it's like Schrodinger's last lap, pretty much. It's Schrodinger's shortcut. You can't tell if it works unless someone else sees it work. So basically, it's like, you go off the track, you disconnect from the race, you skip a bunch of checkpoints, and you respawn, like, on the opposite side of the course. Oh, God. It's like the respawn shortcut in Mario Kart 7. Except, you don't know if it happens, the CPU has to finish the race for you. And if the CPU finishes in first, because it's such a big shortcut, you win. And, you know, that's probably gonna get patched out, right? If Nintendo... Is that what people did? Did people do it on purpose? They like, okay, let's see if we can break this game. Let's see if we can break this game. To make Nintendo fix it. To make Nintendo give in to our demands of, let us race on the courses. More than one lap. God damn it. People like this game. They like the tracks. Let us play them. Let us play them. But I have nothing to complain about with Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I've been playing a bit of that off stream, and it's pretty good. It's like the astronomical chance of the train skip. Whatever that is, yeah, exactly. What was I talking about? I was just about to talk about something else. Talking about Mario Kart. Skipping. Getting ultra shortcuts. Did I forget what I was just talking about? How did I forget what I was just about to talk about? God, I hate when I'm saying things and then the thing I'm about to say just sort of leaves my head. This is what happens when you live in a house where no one gets a chance to talk. Oh, God. Because why do you think I talk so much on stream? It's because I'm talking about something else, because eventually I'll get back to what I was saying. Yeah, in this house, it's like you just get people who, like, constantly are talking and talking and talking and talking. And you can't get into the conversation because they don't have, like, a gap for someone else to butt in. Oh, God, you really are just crystallized autism. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. God damn it. This is why I need to write things down. Donkey Kong, that's what I was talking about. Oh god. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've been playing a bit of that off stream. I've only been playing the first world. I got to the second world and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play the first world on stream. Because I have not 100%ed the first world. You're gonna get to see, like, the game from the beginning, because there's multiple save files in that game. I had to check if there were multiple save files. I mean that is a compliment, by the way. The fact that I can just keep talking about something else while I got distracted from the thing. Yeah, it's really good, and the music's really good as well. Like, when you hear the music in that game, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's some good shit right there. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. And it's fun. I've been looking for all the secrets and stuff. Like, you go somewhere, you slap the ground, you're like, where's that banana? And then you go, like, you know, it's like, oh, maybe I've got to smash through this wall, or, oh, maybe I've got to go, like, this way. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to say in words, but, like, it's not like, when I first saw the game had a destruction mechanic, I thought, oh, is this something where I have to, like, is this something where I have to destroy, like, basically the entire map to find any secret bananas at all? No, it's not. It's more straightforward than that, because you have an ability that's like a sonar, and I thought that would be rubbish, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good ability. And there's a skill tree, you get to upgrade it on the skill tree. That's right, and there's, you know, like how in Mario Odyssey, where you have the cap jumps? You can do something similar to that in Donkey Kong. And, you know, that was another one of my worries when I was looking at Donkey Kong. I was like, well, it's a Donkey Kong game, it can't be like, you know, it can't be as, like, fast as Mario, right? It can't be as, like, it can't have, like, as much advanced fancy movement, right? But no, you have fancy movement. You have fancy movement. You can, like, roll. You can, like, grab a rock and then surf on the rock and then jump off the rock. And then, like, you roll in the air and then it, like, gives you a bunch of distance. And it's like, oh my god. And it gives you some height, too, so you can, like, there are bits where you can skip forwards. Like, you have a bit, there are bits where you can, also you can make, like, staircases if you have, like, soft material. So it's like Mario Odyssey in the way where you can, like, you could just skip shit if you want to. If you want to skip, like, parts of I was about to say race then, I'm too Uma Musume pilled. I've been playing too much Horse Girl game, and by too much I mean enough to finally get some legacies that let me get to the semi-finals. Anyway, Donkey Kong, yeah, you can skip some jumps. You can skip up stuff. But then you want to go back to the thing to make sure you've not missed any bananas in there. Because that's what happens in collectathon games. You end up skipping stuff that's got a bunch of secrets in it, then you have to go and mop up afterwards. Oh god, you're like, I can do a fancy jump here to get up here. You know, I can go from down here to up there and do a fancy little double, triple jump, wacky boy extravaganza. It's nice, it's nice. So yeah. I don't want to play too much of the game off stream, although I might do that anyway, because I like platformers a lot. You know how hard that was to do with Celeste, because Celeste is such a good game. You never want to put it down. The same thing happens for Donkey Kong, but still, I think because I'm 100%ing I'm trying to 100% the game off stream. I might as well do that on stream as well, because I'm trying to 100% the game off stream. I probably won't get through it as fast as someone who's, like, just playing casually and not trying to get everything. But that's the way I play casually. I'm like, I've got to get every last little secret in every last little nook and cranny, because I have to do it. Oh god, I need a checklist. Nothing satisfies me more than a checklist. And nothing satisfies me more than oxygen as well. I need to breathe, damn. Yeah, it's not exactly going to be a long stream today. Maybe I should do that more. Maybe I should actually, like, complete the games that I'm trying to play on stream, so I have things to say about them. You know, like Katamari Damacy. That's the game where I beat it before I streamed it, and I might have deleted the VOD. I might have played Katamari Damacy during the cringe era, so that means I get a chance to play it again on stream. That's right, baby. Katamari, all the time, every time, all the time. I love Katamari Damacy. I love Katamari Damacy. It's such a good game. Why do I have 21 hours in its single-player game? I don't know. Oh god, I should really... So, here's another thing that I've thought of. Okay, so basically I've seen a lot of other VTubers do this thing where they have extended chatting segments before they get on to, like, whatever they're gonna do on stream. So, what if I decided to start my streams earlier, and then I think my dad just texted me. What if I decided to start my streams a little bit earlier, so that I have time to, like, have a little chit-chat before we get into what we're actually gonna do? Because the only reason I don't do that is because I don't think I'll have things to talk about. But, that's usually where a lot of streamers get the most viewers. That is my aunt and uncle. No, it's not my dad. Okay. Someone's 60th birthday. Well then. Yeah, a lot of VTubers do that, where they have like a little chit chat before they get into what they're doing. Unless it's like a special sort of stream, you know. Unless it's a special stream where they're like doing some sort of pre-prepared roleplay stuff, like the special stream. I'm not gonna say what the special stream is. No, not the serious stream. That's right. Oh god. But yeah, I like to chat. I think it's hard to chat about things, and then I can just yap. But then I don't end up yapping during the actual thing of what I'm doing. That's why a lot of people leave during streams, right? You run out of interesting stuff to do, and usually people like the just chatting bits of streams. They like the bit where you're just chatting to them, because people like to have their messages read. It's more likely you're going to be able to read the messages if you're not. It's more likely that you're going to be able to read the messages if you're, you know. I was going to say something funny, but I forgot. I'll give you a chance to jog your memory. Like, if you pay... Another thing about that, if you're playing a game, you know, the chat might want to say something, then they might forget, you know. But it's like, if the more the streamer splits their attention between, you know, the thing that they're doing and being a streamer, that's what a lot of streaming is. It's like, do a thing that gets the audience to look at you. And if that's a trendy game, then do that. Good. How well did my Uma Musume stream do? I want to do more of them. I like the horse girls. 62 views. That's pretty good. Pretty good for me. How well did the Deltarune? Not as well. The Deltarune stream did not do as well. I'll tell you why. It's very obvious why. It's because I wasn't talking as much about, you know, I wasn't just yapping as much. I was just locked in. And people don't really want to watch someone who's just locked in, unless you're like a speedrunner or something. They want to hear you talking about something else. You know, they want to hear you talking about something more interesting. Oh god. I'm so tired right now. You don't know how tempted I was to just like quit, to just not stream today. But I've got to stream. I've got to stream. So people have something to watch, that's right. You know what's come to me? Food. Not like, food has not been delivered to me. I mean like, I've thought of food. Like, I ate something. I went out on Monday with my mum. That's right, we went out for, not breakfast. The thing after, we went out for lunch, that's right. And we went to this cafe, and I thought, oh, should I get the full English? Because I do like getting those from, like, cafes I've not been to before. But then I was like, I won't finish that. I won't finish that. I will not finish that meal. So what I did was I said I'm gonna get a BLT instead, and then I'll get, like, a fancy coffee or whatever. By fancy coffee, I meant, like, a mocha. It's a coffee that has chocolate in it, and I do like those. They're pretty nice. Sometimes I just want to get some chocolate in my coffee and then, you know, have a little sippy and... yeah! It's about the simple joys in life. The most important thing is to have fun. I don't yodel off mountaintops for the goats. Mostly because I live in the flat part of America, but I do things for the joy. Exactly, that's why I've played so much horse game. Despite the fact that, oh, it's just the trendy game. Oh my god. Or, you know, the people who were like, oh, you shouldn't like the Nintendo Switch too, because Nintendo, they do bad things. It's like, I'm aware, But at the same time, they make good games, and I think they're fun. So I don't want to be miserable. I saw a tweet the other day that was like, I'm just getting into not being miserable. What was it? It was like, I'm just getting into enjoying things. What are some hobbies you recommend? Oh god. And then one of the replies was like, if anyone says going outside and looking at grass, they are a skinwalker. Those things are not as fun as other things. They're not hobbies. They're just living life. They're just appreciating what you've got. Imagine getting reincarnated as a blade of grass. You won't be able to see, you won't be able to hear, you just be able to feel. That'd be obnoxious. Anyway, I'm having a hard time remembering what I want to say. Oh yeah, BLT. I do like myself a BLT every now and then. It's pretty good. It's, because, like, if you just have bacon on its own, it's like, it can be a bit stodgy. It can be a bit stodgy. I was, a little ill a few weeks ago. I was a little ill a few I was a little sick a few weeks ago. Not sick as in sicking, but not sick as in throwing up. But, like, not sick as in throwing up, but, like, you know, sick as in I had a headache all day, and then I took some paracetamol, and I was a lot better. That's what happened. Shout outs to paracetamol. Apart from the fact that the tablets are huge, god damn. Like, the stream that I had the day before, I thought I was just tired, but actually I had a headache. Oh no. So, you know. Always remember, multi-million dollars, multi-million dollar companies aren't people. Well, the marketing and the people who are like, here's how to make the most money possible. You know, that's the cutthroat business bit. And then you have the people who actually make the games. You have the people who actually develop the games at Nintendo who are like, well, we care about making the games because we want to make a good game. Not because, like, they know if they make a good game, they're gonna get shitloads of money. They know. I mean, I've been playing Uma Musume, which is a gacha game. So, that doesn't feel like it's been it doesn't feel like it's been optimized by a boardroom to get the most money out of people, you know, because it's pretty generous for a gacha game. You know, it's pretty generous for a mobile game. Like, it gives you a bunch of items that basically let you recharge your energy to do, like, roguelike runs, that's what I was trying to say, to do career mode runs. Because career mode's basically a roguelike, where you have to try and get their stats to be like, oh, you gotta strategize to get the horse girl to win. And I've been getting better at that. Like, it feels like it's actually based on skill instead of, go to this thing to do your dailies, which are boring and take no skill. I mean, because, like, it basically, most gacha games, it's like, you do your dailies to make your characters more powerful in the, like, main game. But in Uma Musume, it's the opposite. You play the career mode, and then the better your horse does at the end of the career mode, the easier your dailies are, because you got further to the end of the run. Or if you do get to the end of a run, like, it's like you get like A rank or whatever, and an A rank Uma is better for a daily mission than, you know, a not A rank Uma. Like, there's like a medium difficulty daily race that I still haven't finished yet, because, like, not because I'm bad at the game, but because, like, it's just my horse is not powerful enough. I've not trained my horse skills to be powerful enough. This place is so flat. Like, the highest place I know is this hill that's like 45 meters high from the base. Oh, okay. The highest mountain. It's like that Emplemon video where he goes to about, like, climbing Mount Everest or whatever. The highest peak. And then what he does is it's so stupid. He goes to, like, he's in a really flat state, so he goes to, like, a park or something, and he talks about a hill like it's he talks about a tiny hill in a park like it's the biggest mountain in the world. It's really funny. Oh, God. And me watching Emplemon got me into watching Rusty Cage. Me just saying that word is gonna get me demonetized, isn't it? God. But he makes good videos. And he makes good songs. God damn it. Right. I do like to watch some... I don't just watch VTubers, I like to watch some, you know, more normal YouTubers, I guess. And just stuff for normies. I started watching House MD. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's a pretty good show. It's a pretty good show. You know, when they're like, House, we need to cure the patient. And House is like, well, actually, here's a million reasons why you're wrong. The episode where he gives that guy Tic Tacs. There's an episode of House where House gives someone Tic Tacs in a medicine bottle. And the guy takes Tic Tacs. And he thinks that it makes him better. Because he's getting a placebo. Oh god. And then he comes back at the end of the episode, like... And someone's like... And one of House's, like, doctors is like... Hey, this guy needs a refill. And they're just Tic Tacs. Oh god. Sometimes breaking the medical code of ethics is worth it when it's something funny. When you're doing something funny. Oh god. Right. Because you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to give someone, like, sugar tablets if they don't have a prescription. You're not supposed to give people unprescribed medication. Unless it's medicine you can give someone unprescribed. Like, one time what was it? One time, like, a real while ago, I fell over. I fell over on my ass. And, like... I fell over on my ass, and I couldn't get up, and it was because it hurt too much. Like, it was literally just because I fell on my ass, and it hurt too much. So, we go to A&E, not A&E. I think we did go to A&E. Right, this is so stupid, it makes me look like an idiot. But, like, we go to A&E, we wait, like, an hour and a half. Oh god, I have to be like... I have my hand held to get to A&E. Because I fell over and my ass hurt. And then, what did they do? They gave me paracetamol. And then I got better. And then I could walk better. As it turns out, I just needed to take painkillers, and it was a waste of time to go to the hospital. Sometimes it's just a waste of time to see a doctor. Sometimes seeing a doctor is just a waste of time. Oh my god. But when you take some tablets, it's like, yo, you gotta work your way up to it. You gotta work up the guts to swallow something that big. Sometimes you gotta work up the guts to swallow. Someone is definitely gonna take that out of context. Why did I say that? Swallow tablets. That's what I meant. I meant swallowing tablets. Like, and I don't mean an iPad, I mean like medicine. God damn it, because some tablets are big, and you have to get up the... This is gonna get clipped, isn't it? Oh no. Anyway, the Hippocratic Oath and the hypocritical suggestion. House, that is the plot of House, exactly. Oh god. Like, that's a part of my life where House would call me an idiot. Like, I've had worse pain in, like, other areas of my body. I've had worse pain. And, like, I've just gotten over it. Like, when I split my finger open because I dropped the garage door. I dropped, like, a garage door, like, the thing holding it shut on my finger. Like a bar holding the door shut on my finger. And it really hurt. But, like, it basically split my finger open. And, you know, it was fine. You just had to put a plaster on it and it was better. Speaking of things that you put a plaster on and it's better, I have to go to the doctors and have them take blood out of me. It's not like I'm not giving blood, I'm not donating it because needles hurt. Oh god. But yeah, I have to get a blood test soon. In like a month. In like 30 days time. And I don't like having blood tests because because nobody likes needles. Nobody likes needles. They're not pleasant. But when you have things wrong with you, you kind of have to get your blood looked at to make sure that, you know, all of your body's working right. I think I've watched enough House to get over my what's the needle phobia called? I don't think I have it, but I have I do not like them. Needle phobia name. I don't have it for when you get vaccines or whatever. It depends on the type of depends on where it is, depends on where the needle is, because if it's one that just goes into a muscle or something, like a vaccine or whatever, or I had testosterone a while ago. I'm not trans. I just had testosterone injected into my ass. Well, not my ass, but the muscle near your ass. Yeah, I had that a while ago. By a while ago, it's still technically a child. Anyway, I needed it. I needed it so I could, so I could have a more functional body, let's say. And, it was alright. It was alright. Those sorts of needles, they're fine, maybe because it's less sensitive in in the muscle. It's less sensitive in the muscle, so if you get an injection in something like that, then that's fine. But the problem is hypodermic needles. That's my problem. The one that's not hypodermic, intravenous. The ones that have to go in your veins. Because the bits where my veins are pretty, the ones where your veins go, there's more nerves there, probably. I don't know. If I slap myself on the side of the arm, it's fine. But if I slap myself right in the middle, it feels, I don't know. I can't slap myself properly there, but it's just where it is. It's just that sort of thing. Because when I have blood taken, I have it in the middle of my arm. The middle of my arm. And that's where I find that it hurts the least. But it's just the thing of waiting, because to do that, another part of it is they have to they have to what is it? They put some some tight thing on your arm so that they can actually see the veins, and it's oh god, it's your arm's already it's just, I don't like it. But you have to get them done. Oh no. Trypnophobia. That's right. Trypnophobia is the intense fear of needles. Yeah, it's not intense. It's just it's not this thing. It's not the sort of thing where I throw up from it. It's not the sort of thing where I faint from it. Sometimes I'll get a little lightheaded, but that's the worst that's happened. But that's just what happens when blood comes out of you, obviously. But yeah, if I look away from it, it doesn't hurt as much. But the downside of that is you don't notice when it comes out. You don't notice when it comes out, so you're just holding your arm out you're just holding your arm out are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Oh, they've been done for the past minute. Okay. Oh, okay. That's all right. That's all right. One time a while back when I was getting a blood test, they took the needle out and it made like a sound, and I was it's not supposed to do that, is it? It's not supposed to do that, is it? I don't think it's supposed to make a sound. It's not supposed to make a sound, but somehow I lived. Oh god. I think the thing where you're not supposed to have air bubbles in it is inwards, not outwards, right? Because how would you make an air bubble go inside of it? That wouldn't make sense. I've been dressed in a shark costume this entire time. Well, good for you. Good for you. Anyway, trypanophobia is the overwhelming extreme fear of medical procedures that involve needles. It's closely related to phobias of needles, pins, or sharp objects, but people with tyrannophobia typically fear needles in the medical setting. Basically, I've been watching a lot of House episodes, and people have to have... There's a bunch of people who always have needles in that, so, like, you know, they're always having needles in them in that show. And they're fine about it, so, you know, maybe I can be fine about it, right? I'm not the sort of person who'll, like, scream and cry about it. I'll just be like, ow. I'll be worried about it, and then it'll happen, and then I'll be like, oh, that's not so bad. Because, like, it's more the feeling, it's more the thought of it, you know, going in, that you're like, ugh, but when they take it out, you're like, oh, that was fine. Oh, that was fine. Because they don't have to take a lot of blood out, yeah? Usually. Because, like, they're more about taking it out than putting it in. You don't need it putting back in, you know, because that's, your body makes blood. Your body's good at making new blood. Anyway. Needle phobia is a type of specific phobia. Intense trypanophobia can interfere with your life. A severe fear may cause you to miss necessary doctor's appointment or follow prescribed treatments. Yeah, I have specifically just for ones that go in your veins, not the ones that go in your, like, muscle. Your arm or whatever. Let's have a little look. A few factors can increase your risk of developing trypanophobia. History or negative traumatic experience with needles. Oh yeah, that's probably why, because I would go to, like, a doctor's appointment, and no one would ever tell me if they were gonna, like, give me a blood test or not. No one would ever tell me, so it would just randomly happen, and, like, my autistic ass cannot deal with this. Oh god. It's like, I already don't like them, and you're just gonna randomly bring that up without telling me. Oh god, I don't know why. Is it because your parents... Is it because, like, do the parents do that because they don't want you to freak out about it? You freak out about it more if they don't tell you. I don't know. Oh god. If they don't tell you that someone's gonna stick a needle in you. Like, what? Oh my god. Like, you know, if I know about it ahead of time, then it's less, you know, it's less of a, you know, it's less of a big deal. Hypochondria. I've heard of that one. Illness anxiety disorder. Persistent fear of serious or life-threatening illness despite no symptoms. Germophobia. Mysophobia. Other anxiety disorders such as obsessive-compulsive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. Hypersensitivity to pain. I do have a bit of pain. I mean, it's weird because I have sensitive skin, but at the same time, I have high pain tolerance. It's one of those weird things where it's like, I don't know, if something hurts, like, it'll hurt more on the outside than on the inside for me. Like if something, like if I've been walking around, if I'm walking around for ages and, you know, my legs are starting to ache, then, like, that doesn't hurt as much. It's more just tiring. But if it's, like, someone, I don't know, if I get, like, if I stub my toe or something, that hurts more. I don't know. But I get over it, you know. I don't know. What is it? Hypersensitive to pain. Hyperalgesia. I don't have that. Fear of being restrained. Merinthobia. Maybe triggered when receiving an injection. Probably. That's more fear of being kidnapped, but you're not gonna get kidnapped by a doctor, are you? Oh god. On a related note to me not being from the very land of incredibly small hills last Christmas, my family went to Monterey, And why can you see the mountains from miles away? That's not right. You're in a Minecraft super flat world and someone's decided to build a mountain. That's what's happened. Oh, God. Negative or traumatic memories triggered by seeing a needle. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, I don't think I have trypanophobia. I just, you know, don't like needles. Like everyone. Oh, God. No one likes pain. No one likes pain. Temporarily increased blood. They're taking my blood pressure. Okay, they better do that first then. Oh, God, they better do that one first. Even though they'll probably do the blood test first. I don't know. Gotta get my blood pressure taken. You know, just like one of those standard checkups. Where they have a little look at your insides or whatever. They have a little look at your blood. Dizziness. I get that. But I don't get, like, insomnia. Or, like, the heart. I get insomnia from staying up too late playing fucking... What did I do last night? What did I do last night? Oh, yeah, I stayed up too late playing bloody TF2 last night. That's why I didn't get any sleep. It's not my trypanophobia. Nausea, I don't get nauseous. Increased blood pressure. How's it diagnosed? How long you've been afraid of them? What symptoms you experience when you see one? How long your symptoms last? If it interferes with your ability to get medical care. Well, it doesn't. Because I know it's important. Oh, God. Cognitive behavioral therapy, often called talk therapy, involves talking about the fear with a therapist. I do not have a therapist. Exposure therapy. I do that. I already do that. I watch House, which is a medical show, where people are always getting them. Oh, God. How can I overcome it? Avoid watching it stick. I do that. Bring a support person. I mean, sometimes I just use a pillow. Distract yourself by wiggling your toes, looking intently at the pattern on the wall, or chatting with someone during the... I do that. I do that one where I don't shut the fuck up. I do that one. That's what I do. When I have, like... when I have to have, a blood test done. Oh, God. I'm the one who does not shut the fuck up to, like, whatever nurse is doing it. Because I'm like, okay, whatever. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I talk to them about it. And they're like, yeah, I get it. Just relax or whatever. And then, you know, you relax and it hurts less because obviously that's how nerves work. Anyway, the duality of watching Superman is... I need to go watch that. I need to go and watch Superman. I've heard it's a good film. Like, I need to go watch that. It looks fun. It looks more colorful than, like, the Snyder ones. Because, like, I mean, that's why I didn't want to watch the Snyder ones. It's like, okay, you got the Dark Knight, which that's a good one. And then it just sort of becomes, what if DC was dark and edgy? Like, dark and edgy works with Batman, it doesn't work with Superman. Anyway, the duality of watching Superman is feeling the masculine urge to treat others with kindness and respect. Yeah, And the masculine urge to hate the people around you with maximum effort. Well, the masculine urge to beat the crap out of bad guys. More like... Oh, God. The masculine urge to beat the shit out of Lex Luthor. Oh, God. The masculine urge to beat the shit out of your trypanophobia. That's my one. Oh, God. I don't think it's something I'll get over, but... I don't know. I'm starting more to feel like I have this, despite the fact that I have to keep taking new medicines. Oh, God. I take medicines. They gotta see if the medicine works. You know, they gotta see if the medicine drug works. So I've gotta go to the doctors and be like, hey, I don't like needles. Put one in me. Oh, no. Oh, God. Lie down before getting it. Deep breathing techniques. This is just stuff about getting over any fear, really. Yeah. Because, like, when I'm in the hospital, it's like I don't want to admit that I have it. It's like I don't want to admit that I'm scared of a little bit of metal going in you. Oh, God. I don't want to admit that I'm scared of a little thingy going in me. a little prick. But, like, I might as well tell him. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, I basically do. But I do the weird thing where I'm like, I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like them. Meanwhile, when I see one, when I see it, oh god, when they're like preparing to do it, I'm like, it's gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh god, it's gonna hurt, isn't it? And then when it's over, I'm like, that hurt. Oh god. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not much. You know, I don't have to get them all the time. At least I don't have to get them done all the time. Oh god, at least I don't have, like, a kidney condition. Because if you have failing kidneys, if you have kidney failure, like, at least I don't have kidney failure. Because kidney failure requires you to get, what the fuck is the thing called? Dialysis, that's the one. Dialysis, where it's like, you gotta go and get you gotta get, like, 2 needles, you gotta get, like, a couple needles in your arm. Like, every 3 months into a dialysis machine, which is basically like, it's basically like an artificial kidney, that, like, cleans out your blood or whatever. But thankfully, I have functioning kidneys, because I do not drink, like, when I drink, like, fizzy drinks, I make sure to drink an equal amount of, like, water, so I don't get kidney stones, because, like, kidney stone treatment is worse. Kidney treatment is worse. I do not want kidney failure. My needle phobia is stopping me from getting, like... My needle phobia... It stops me from, destroying my body. Because, you know, if I do a bunch of stuff to destroy my body, then I have to get more needles in me. And I don't like them. So, you know, it's sometimes fear is a good thing, right? Sometimes phobias are a good thing. Anyway, post-endgame Terraria is so funny. There's a death ray, a full auto rocket launcher. The best weapon is a sword boomerang. Oh my, the space dolphin machine gun. Oh my god. Like, I didn't really do a debut. Like, I didn't do a debut correctly. That's what I did. I didn't really do a proper VTuber debut as like an indie, because the way you're supposed to debut as an indie isn't actually debuting. It's like, it's weird. It's like, you gotta make stuff before you debut, and then debut, which is really weird. It's like, why is it called a debut then? And not like a, I don't know, like a, I guess debut is the best word for it, but like, it's technically wrong. Because it's not, debut doesn't mean your first, like, it means your first stream as a VTuber. Debut, meaning, a person's first appearance or performance in particular capacity or role. Oh, okay, so performance. That's probably it. Perform in public for the first time. Yeah, I guess the stream counts as a performance. I don't know. Because some VTubers are like, they're all into the idol stuff. I want to get more into the idol stuff, because it's like, I started playing horse game, they did idol stuff, and I was like, oh, you know, before I was like, oh, I don't really think, you know, idol music's a bit cheesy, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit like, you know, it's a bit too happy and cheesy, and it's like, oh, it doesn't really have a message, right? Then I played Uma Musume. Then I played /watched Uma Musume, and I was like, San, ni, each, fight! Oh god, I was like, oh yeah, let's get into it. Like, I heard the credits of the season 1 of the anime, and I was like, I get it now. I get it now. It's like the songs that are meant to, like, you know, they hype you up. You know, that's the point. That's the point. You know, that's a banger. That's a banger. Oh god, that's so many. Uma Musume has a lot of bangers. Oh god. One of the endgame armor sets, the JoJo reference, and the hardest boss in the game is summoned by killing a butterfly. That's what we call the butterfly effect. But I don't know if I'll play Terraria. It's a cheap game, maybe I'll give it a go. But for now, I already have something I'm obsessed with. It's called Team Fortress 2. You know what else I'm obsessed with? Donkey Kong, and tomorrow we're playing Donkey Kong. I did not forget about Donkey Kong. Oh, gonna have some fun tomorrow. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. On one hand, I could do a debut. On the other hand, what's the point? I've already done that. Anyway, yeah, be funny to see, like, oh, a VTuber who is, like, some mythical creature who, you know, they're like some mythical creature that doesn't have to deal with the real world or whatever, you know. There's some mythical, magical person made of rocks, and they're scared of needles. Oh, God, it's like, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, my God. My skin's made of rocks, they gotta use a diamond tip. Oh, no, they gotta use... That's right. My epidermis is made of stone. They gotta use a diamond tip needle. Oh, no. There you go. If anything, that would hurt less than a normal one, wouldn't it? That would hurt less than a normal needle, because, like, that's what they have on scalpels. They have diamond tip scalpels, because, like, if you just cut, like, straight between... Because it separates the molecules, or the cells, like, more precisely, so it doesn't hurt as much, because it hurts more when you, like, rupture the cells or whatever. But if you don't do that, you know, it doesn't rupture the nerve as much, so if anything, a diamond tip needle would hurt less, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it's sharper, you know. Like, that's why they say sharper knives are safer, because, if you get, like, a little cut from a knife that's blunt, it might, you know, it might get stuck more in some of the nerves, and, like, more blood will come out, and you'll be like, ah! But if it's sharper, then, like, you'll notice less blood comes out, because it's a sharper, it's a thinner, sharper cut. Like, I remember my mum cut herself opening a can. She was opening a can of tomato sauce? She was opening a can of tomatoes to make, like, pasta or something. And, like, the cut was, like, huge, and I was like, oh my god, what did you do, mother? Mother, what hath you wrought? What hath you wrought? And basically, it's because, when you open a can, you know, the lid of a can's not that sharp, is it? It's, like, pretty blunt, but it's sharp enough to cut you. Oh my god. So if anything, you'd want something sharp enough where it hurts, where it doesn't hurt as much. That's why people say to, that's why also when you're getting a needle done, you have to, be, like, you know, it hurts less the more still you are, because they can go straight to the vein, instead of, like, having to go through more skin, because that usually hurts more, you know. Because this has to go through more nerves or whatever, you know. Anyway, half of this stream has been dedicated to me talking about my phobia of needles. Oh god. Hey, at least it helps me to get over it. At least it helps me to get over the damn thing. Oh god. Yeah. That's basically most of what I talked about this stream, isn't it? Oh god. Yeah, not exactly a long one. If anything, this was the perfect time to have a chatting stream. Because I'm tired, and I'm warm, and I'm tired, and I'm warm. Oh god, I did not want to have a long stream today, so, you know. Not exactly a long one. Not exactly a long one, but sometimes people don't want long streams. You know, VOD watchers, they get to have a shorter experience, and I get to actually sleep. Oh god. All I ask is if you do end up getting Terraria, don't do any research into bosses, because there's so many funny ways to accidentally end up getting evaporated by... Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Also, there's like a billion mods in that game. And why is my mouth not moving? I need to... How are words coming out of my mouth is not moving? I have no idea how that happens. I don't know. As it turns out, I don't need better tracking. I just need to be better at, you know, letting the camera actually see my damn mouth. Okay. Letting the trackers see my mouth. I'm getting a bit too behind the scenes for you. Why am I doing that? Immersion break, oh my god! At least I'm not doxing myself. You know, that's the sort of immersion break that really pulls you out of a VTuber. If anything, I shouldn't be aware of what an immersion break is. Immersion break, you mean like when you break an immersion blender? When you're trying to make mayonnaise? Ha 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 ha. Wow. I'm good at streaming. Am I good at VTubing? I don't know. Let's hope we know. Oh god, I still have more in common in the way I talk with VTubers than regular streamers. My god. Right, we have 5 minutes until I'm gonna go, so what should we do in the meantime? Immersion break, this guy lives on Earth. I do live on Earth. I live in a cave with a box of scraps. That's how I stream. Oh god. That's how I stream. That's why it takes so long to edit videos. I live in a cave with a box of scraps. And somehow it still gets really hot. Still gets real hot down here. Somehow I need some underground air conditioning. Or just regular air conditioning. I'm pretty sure it works down here. Oh god. Right. Oh god. Right, what should we do? I mean, I changed my bio to say underground rock star because, you know, carbuncles are made of rocks. It's funny, okay? I don't really sing rock a lot. I don't really sing a lot of rock songs, but like, you know, rock star, I like to sing, I'm made of rocks. You get it, right? You get it, right? It's like Tony Stark, but instead of high explosives, it's a gamer laptop. Sorry, no, I have standards on this stream. I do not use a gaming laptop. You want to know why? Because gaming laptops get full of dust and gunk from being outside, they clog up all the fans, and then it runs at like 100 degrees, runs out of battery in like an hour. A tower PC does not run out of battery because you plug it into the wall, where it belongs, where it lives. Oh god. You don't pull it out in the middle of a Starbucks just to show everyone you have a gaming laptop. Oh god. No, you keep that at home. You keep that at home. If you want to show your power level in the Starbucks, you download the Uma Musume app. You download Uma Musume on your phone because you wanted to get an extra gacha pull from connecting it to your PC, to your Steam account. No. And then, like, you know, because it gets really hot, and then it runs out of battery, and then it runs worse. Like, gaming laptops have really bad lives. They do not live as long as, like, a proper tower PC. Like, I had this PC that I'm streaming on pretty much since I started being a VTuber. And, it's still going. I mean, one of the RAM slots is dead. I probably need to replace the motherboard, so... I mean, I bought a motherboard a while ago, so... It's fine, I'll just replace it with that. Yeah. I'm gonna keep using, like, the motherboard I have until it's, like, on its last legs. God. Until it starts making everything run worse. And then I'll be like, okay, I'll swap to the other one, so it doesn't fry what's already connected to it. One must imagine gaming PC happy. Yeah, because a gaming laptop is like... You might as well save up for a proper gaming PC. And, if you're in a... Because, I mean, another reason why people get a gaming laptop is because it has a battery and it will, like... you'll be able to save your work or whatever. You know, because if you're editing or whatever, you can save your work by plugging it in, you know, by having the battery on if you have a power cut or something. But, if you get an UPS, an uninterruptible power supply, that's basically an external battery bank that you can plug your computer into, that you can plug anything into, that will, it keeps your, technology alive so you can save your stuff. So you don't, like, have, like, any weird corruptions happening from a power cut. I mean, I've had a power cut before. I don't have a UPS, but I had a power cut a while ago because my sister was having a shower, and somehow she let the water leak through the floor because she doesn't know how to use a shower curtain. She's an adult, by the way. She is an adult, by the way. Oh, no. That's a long story made short, because we're nearing the end of the stream. If you want to hear more about that, send a text message to 0800... Sister power cut. She had to call my dad at, like, midnight to be like, Dad, there's a power cut, how do I fix it? And he was like, how did you have a power cut? So then she turned it off and turned it back on again. Oh look, the lights came on. Ta-da! But for some reason, it only took the lights off downstairs, so... And, like, the plugs. But they work now, and I didn't lose anything important because I was just watching a YouTube video. You don't really corrupt anything if you're just watching a YouTube video. Right, okay. Speaking of YouTube videos, or this stream, I will be leaving. Don't buy a gaming laptop. Otsukesho, and I will be seeing you tomorrow for Donkey Kong! He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. I will not die from dehydration or needle phobia, okay?